Hello everyone, Namaste, welcome, Suswagatam, welcome on this Expert Talk Show, episode number 128. And I'm thrilled to have you here as we drive as an essential topic for an organization, first impressions, which is first impression matters. The ultimate guide to employee onboarding. It's been said ki first impression is the last impression, and employee onboarding is one of them. So here we will have our expert of the day, Karan Wadhwa, who will speak on this essential topic. So let us welcome our expert of the day.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hello,
Karan.
guys.
Thank you for accepting our invitation and welcome
Thank
on
you,
the
sir.
show. Karan will share his insights on creating a strong onboarding process that ensures ensures the first impressions and that ensures new hires feel welcomed and prepared to contribute from day one. We will explore strategies to make those crucial first impressions count and impacting employee retention and satisfaction positively. So I'm your host for the day, Vipul M. Mali, founder of Post Resume HR Consultancy. We provide recruitment services across India and Africa since last more than 16 years for mid to senior management positions in IT, engineering, manufacturing, and pharmaceuticals industry. We will we believe that sharing is caring, and purpose of this expert talk show is to bring in industry experts like Karan, who will join us and will share their real life experience. So do subscribe our YouTube channel, Vipul the Wonderful, and press the bell icon to get the regular updates. Uh, Let me give a brief about Karan. Karan has around 2 years of comprehensive experience in the HR field. His expertise spans across HR operations, recruitment, and employee engagement activities, ensuring smooth process and fostering a positive work environment. He is adept at managing all tasks related to HR from onboarding to offboarding, and thrives on creating efficient systems that benefits both employees and the organization. So his dedication on enhancing employee experience and opportunities uh, and uh, and optimizing HR functions underscores his commitment to the field and making him a valuable asset to any organization. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming Karan on this show. Karan, the floor is yours. Please tell us something more about you and your life experience.
Sure. So, first of all, thank you, Vipul, sir, for giving me this great stage. So, where I can share my experience with the audience, with the human beings, the real HRs of the world. So, yeah, hi guys, this is Karan Wadhwa, your expert of the day. So, as Vipul sir said, I carry around 2 years of experience in HR. So, basically, I expertise in almost every aspects of HR, be it onboarding, be it offboarding, be it planning employee engagement activities and all sort of things. So yeah, that's all from my end.
The first question of the day: what are the key components of an effective employee onboarding program?
Okay, so as we all know, onboarding is a pillar stone of a building of an organization. So basically, onboarding starts of an employee day before or 2 days before the day of the onboarding. Like it starts from the pre-onboarding, the major key component of the onboarding process. Basically, if you have gone with the pre-onboarding part, you have to share a mail with the candidate, like on the first day of joining, what sort of paperwork he has to do. Okay, what sort of task he was doing on the first day. That's all he knows. Okay, and then on the day of onboarding, the second major part is orientation. Okay, so in orientation part, the organization, the HRs tell them about the organization, what their cultures are, what they are into, what their missions, what their goals, and everything. The second, and the next major key component is the role specific training. Okay, so basically, if a candidate is joining the software development team, So he has different trainings according to his role. If a candidate is joining the BDE team, he has different role specific training. So these all goes through the as the major key components of the onboarding process.
Very, very well explained. So the next question is, how can companies ensure a smooth transition from new hires during their first week? Because first week is very crucial. As we
Yeah.
have said, it's what matters is the first impression. So how to ensure that?
Hmm. Basically, for a smooth transition process, na, you should need to be a smooth and clear, crystal clear communication with the candidate. Okay, on the day of joining only. Okay, you have to tell them what are you expecting with the candidate, what he is expecting from the organization. These two things need to be first of all very clear, crystal clear. Okay, if these two things are crystal clear, there is after that there is no issue in the transition process. Secondly, we have to provide him the immediate access to all the resources. Like if he is in the BDE team, you need to provide him immediate access to his desktop, his system, his cell phones for calling to clients or customers. Okay, if you are for taking about the software development team, you need to give him the right on access to the all the GitHubs link, all the things which are working on. Okay, all the employee handbooks and everything on the first day only. If all these things are done at the right time, I think it would be the best way to for a best way for a smooth transition for an employee.
Very well explained. Audience, you can also check Karan's profile and you can join him on LinkedIn. He will be happy to help you and he'll be happy to
Yeah.
guide you if you have any questions after this session. So, uh, moving on to the next question, Karan, what
Hmm.
role does company culture play in onboarding process and how can it be effectively communicated to new employees?
So basically, HR can do that. Prepare a employee handbook where it is clearly mentioned that when the organization has started, year by year, how organization has growth. Okay, what are the visions, what are the goals, and what are the perseverance the organization is carrying with him with the organization. You have to tell that to the new employee. That's the best way to convey the culture to the employee.
Very, very well explained. So the next question is what are some common challenges? We have talked about
Hmm.
culture. We have talked about the first impressions. So
Hmm.
in following all this, what are some common challenges companies face during the onboarding process, and how they can be overcome?
So first of all, the most challenge part is for the new employees information overloaded. Okay, on the first day only, HR tell them you have to do this paperwork, you have to do onboarding training, you have to do orientation session, everything on the first day only. No, what you can do is you can prepare a schedule, onboarding schedule, which can be of around a week, 2 week, or a month as well. Particularly saying every day what you have to do. So, for example, on first day, your paperwork would be done. On second day, your orientation would be done. On third day, your onboarding process will start with the managers or with the teammates and everything. Okay, by this, the challenges can be overcome. And second thing, we need to make a good engagement with the new employee. Okay, by you can make good engagement by having team lunches, team dinners, having one-on-one meeting with the team leader, one-on-one meeting with the company director of the owner. Okay, and the third challenge we face is we do not take feedbacks from the employee. Feedbacks are very important. Yeah, that's all.
So it's been said that feedback is the breakfast of
Hmm.
champion. So feedbacks are
Yeah,
very crucial to improve upon and to make things
yeah.
moving. So well answered. Very well answered.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
So moving on with the next question, how important is mentorship or buddy system in a successful employee onboarding, and how can they be implemented?
Okay, so first of all, if a new candidate is joining your organization, he might be hesitating to ask questions to his leaders, to his peers. So by initiating a mentorship or a buddy system, So basically, the buddy should be not the manager. He's his teammate only, with whom he can, without hesitation, he can ask his questions, he can ask his queries and everything. Okay, and basically, if we do this process, it would be very great for the new employee to get engaged in the organization very quickly. That yeah, that's.
Yeah, so very well answered. That it makes it very easy if you have a
Hmm.
buddy or someone whom you
Yeah.
have assigned him as a mentor. So he will be,
Hmm.
feel comfortable. He will feel comfortable, and he will ask, or
Hmm.
he'll share his all the concerns, and
Yeah.
that will make the transition or the onboarding
Very smooth.
very smooth and successful. So well
Hmm.
answered. So
Great.
so the next question is, what metrics should companies track to measure the success of their onboarding program? Because measure, if
Hmm.
we'll not measure, then we'll not come to know what and how it is going on. So we need to certainly measure. We need to certainly evaluate the process. So how and what can be done?
So basically, there are 3 to 4 key metrics for it. The first one is time to productivity. Okay, so from the day of joining, okay, when you are getting his full productivity, you can measure that. For example, if a candidate has joined, say for example, on 1st of July, okay, and you have to measure on which day he is in full productivity. This metric would help you. Okay, now the second is new hire retention rate. Okay, so in with this metric, you can measure the retention of new hires. Okay, so for example, if you have hired 20 candidates on 1st of July, and you have to check. It depends on organization only. You have to check after a probation of 3 months or 6 months how many employees are there with the organization. After 20, you can say 10 are there with the organization, 15 are with the organization. So with this new hire retention rate, you can measure that. Okay. Now, third one is employee satisfaction rate. With this rate, you can measure the engagement of the new employee, how engaged he is with the organization, with the new organization of yours. So yeah, with these all three metrics, you can measure the engagement of the new employee, how well he's transitioned with the old to new organization, and yeah, that's all.
Very, very well explained. These three measures will certainly give you an idea that how these process is going on, and what are the improvement areas required, and if by improving further you can get
Hmm.
the desired results. So very well said. So
Yeah.
moving on to the next question, what are some innovative onboarding practice that has proven to be successful in retaining new hires?
Okay. As we are seeing that this generation, the current phase is taken over by the Gen Zs. Okay. And what Gen Zs want? They are what into? They are into games. Okay. They are into social medias and everything. So you can make your onboarding process as a game. Okay. So what you can do is, after every task completion, you what you can do is, you can make a software where you can put all the tasks. Okay, and when the new employee completes each task, okay, it shows on the software that yeah, you have, out of 10 tasks, you have completed the first task. Now you will be rewarded something. Now you have moved to second task, you will be rewarded with something. Now you move to third task, you will be rewarded with something. Okay, so if you can just gamify your onboarding process with this new Gen Z system, it helps first of all in retention. They feel engaged with the new organization. Yeah, and the second thing is, we can do group activities. Basically, we could team activities with the new engaged, sorry, with the new employee, with the group learnings. We can easily turn up with the new employee, gel up with the new employee. Yeah, and with this, all those gamification, everything. Yeah, we can do great initial onboarding activities.
So very very rightly said. Gamification is the right word. By
Yeah.
gamifying the entire process, you can get the desired results, and you will be also able to measure it on each step. Because you have designed it in such a way that everyone feel involved, and they will give inputs without feeling like they are giving some data. So they will
Yeah.
give details and data,
They
and
will feel valued, that yeah, my task is completed. Now I will be rewarded with something. Yeah, that's all. They will feel engaged with the organization only.
So gamification is the right answer to this.
Yeah.
Well answered. Thank you so much. So one of the last, but not the least question of this
Hmm.
day: how can continuous feedback to be integrated into onboarding process to improve and
Hmm.
adapt it over a period of time? Because feedback is
Yeah.
importance, and but
Is the key
on
component.
top of, yeah, on top of it, consistency, continuous
Hmm.
feedback is very much important. So how this can be achieved?
So first of all, for this we need to have regular check-ins with the new employee. Okay, the HR need to communicate after every single day at the AOD. How was your day? What thing you have learned on this day? What challenges you faced this day? How can you overcome this challenge the next day? Or what we can do for you so to overcome this challenge. Okay, second, we can go with surveys and assessments. We can draft some surveys do to the new employee, which he can fill, and we can know what are the problems he is facing, be it with the managers, be it with the team leaders, be it the team members. Okay, and regular feedbacks are important till his onboarding process finish, or you can just continue the feedbacks after onboarding as well to know if you have done something right in the onboarding part, and after onboarding something is going wrong, you can also check that as well. So regular checkings, regular feedbacks, regular surveys, regular assessments are the key strike to that new employee for the retention in the new organization.
So very well answered, that regular feedback is very much important, and
Yeah,
that's really uh, rightly said.
yeah.
So the session
Regular
was
feedback.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
please
regular feedbacks in the onboarding process, after the onboarding process, both are important. Not only in the onboarding process, you have to check after the onboarding also if he's facing some issues. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well answered. That was amazing, and we got so many details and
Yeah.
informations from you on how we can have a successful employee onboarding. So, what will
Hmm.
be your final words, or takeaway, a message to our audience, a concluding note for our audience?
So my takeaway or my golden note would be take onboarding process as the most important part of the HR process. If your onboarding is not good, it's not up to point, it would lead to different challenges. The most and the first challenge is retention. If from the day one employee is not engaged with the organization, there is no point of giving all the perks, all the high salary to them. If the employee is engaged with you, he can stay with you for longer period. Yeah, that's all.
Great, well answered. So, thank you so much. We got so much information from you, and audience. Once again,
Yes, sir.
you can check Karan's LinkedIn profile. You can connect with him, and you can also DM him. He'll be happy to answer your queries.
Yeah,
He'll be happy to connect with you. So that was for today. Thank you, Karan, for joining us on this Expert Talk show, and looking forward to see you again on our show with
sure.
some different industry,
Different topic. Yeah,
different industry topic, as you are in the HR and operations field. So would love to
yeah,
see you on our Expert Talk show, and wishing you the best. Thank you so much once again.
sure. Thank you, Vipul, sir. Thank you once again.
My pleasure. Thank you. Yes, audience. So this was our Expert Talk Show episode number 128, and hope you have enjoyed it. Hope you have got insights on what is the importance of onboarding, the first impression of any employee in the organization. So stay tuned. ऐसे ही जुड़े रहिए हमसे. Follow us on LinkedIn if you are watching it on LinkedIn, and if you are watching it on YouTube, then do subscribe my YouTube channel Vipul the Wonderful, and press the bell icon to get the regular updates. बस ऐसे ही जुड़े रहिए. Every weekend we'll bring in different industry experts to share their real life experience, which will help all of us to grow professionally and personally. So with that note, stay tuned, keep smiling. Thank you once again for joining us today.